Hello, good morning everybody at NPCW. I'm not really advertising this stream, I'm more just, play it. If it picks up an audience on its own, fine, but I'm not gonna really post this one. It's early. I just want to get it in, gaming-wise. If it picks up an audience, fine. If it don't, then that's fine by me too. I'm just, playing a new game here of Hogwarts Legacy. But I've got news, somebody who is, like family to NPCW, Mike, has been rushed to the ER this morning for brain bleed. Keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's like family to us, and yeah, he deserves far better than this. He's a great guy. He's honestly one of the nicest people I know. Funny too.
And I believe that she and now George died.
Yeah, I'm not going to advertise this if it picks up attention because the channel's live, then that's cool by me. I'm just let it pick up heat on its own though.
However faded it may be.
Yeah, I'm really pulling for Mike though. He's a good dude.
Mind your step.
Really sad to hear, Worst things happen to the best people, that's just fact. I don't know why the world is like that, but yeah.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
But, yep. This bowl's for you, Mike, and
Hogwarts Castle was
fire this
built
puppy
by,
up.
and is itself a stronghold.
He's also a big supporter of the product. He's usually, reacting to content, showing the people who compete in the asylum love, and he's also getting them views by advertising their videos. Yeah, and he's also a creative writer too, who's done storyline behind the scenes in the past. I'm not sure how current he's helped with storylines, but I know in the past he has. Him and I both were the original storyline guys for the Asylum show.
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
It was Donald throwing ideas at us and us putting them into writing. It was good times. Yep, like he'd give us bullet points and then we would write the matches that would fill those bullet points in. Yep. A lot of times I miss those times, but same time, I don't have the time to do stuff like that anymore. If I had a computer, I enjoyed writing. I was really good at it. Had a knack for it.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
I couldn't write a book or anything, but I could write a hell of a match. But yeah, this is my 4th character. I've got 3 others, 1 a girl, and I got this character. This is going to be my Hufflepuff. I want 1 of each house, I'm not a big fan of Hufflepuff, honestly, but, I want to see what each house is like for each character, what the characters in each of the houses are like. You know what I mean? Why play a game unless you're, getting a full experience, I know nobody's listening, but somebody might go back and watch these videos for their own entertainment, so this is for them later viewers who decide, hey, this is pretty good, I want to see this guy. Alright, let's go up the stairs here, follow Professor Fig. Now, I know you didn't have the beginning cutscene, but we were flying along on a carriage when suddenly a dragon attacked and ate this guy's friend, but
I suspect they value
I
their privacy.
started the game last night and I didn't really feel like playing it. I was tired, really fucking high, and yeah, I decided to pass out. But here I am now. I wanted to give some content because I haven't really done much on the channel. I want to do that. I want to get some consistency going. I gotta, I want to set a day and do something on Fallout. I got all of the DLCs now. I can make an arena. I just got to make the arena and work out all the kinks. Right now I'm playing with it. That's why I haven't streamed much Fallout lately, because I want to keep it all under wraps, a surprise. I want to do something special with that. Have people watching these fights that I have planned out in an arena setting. I'll even give the settlers names and, throw them at each other. I can't literally give them names, but I can, name them for each match, I suppose. I don't know, something like that. I'm still, hammering out ideas in my head, but I want to do something serious with that. I've got I also need to walk y'all through the new, what the heck is it called? The new area that I have now, Far Harbor, yeah, I got Far Harbor. I got all of that. To make elevators, but I just haven't worked out, I'm not much of a builder, even on games where, I'm not much built for building. I'm not good with construction.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
But I want to at least try to build an arena, get something fun going, and you know what I mean.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Trying to work out how to use the stop fight thing too, so I can stop fights. I can have, matches go to knockout and then stop the fight, you know what I mean? Have something fun like that.
I don't believe it.
I've got raiders all over on my other account, 2 of my accounts. But yeah, I'm gonna play another account where, I go through it all with y'all. Go through Far Harbor. Decide how I want to play that. I'm thinking of blowing up Far Harbor on my one character just to see what it does, and then decide, maybe make it a settlement town on another character. Something like that. Could be fun. I know I'm talking to myself, but fuck it. Might as well be talking to my video, right? Oh yeah, I gotta talk to this guy.
Hello?
Sorry, I am wake and baked like a motherfucker. Definitely needed after hearing the news about Mike. Fuck. But yeah, keep our boy Mike Sandone in your thoughts and prayers, everybody.
It can't be. Just a moment.
I'm not gonna talk over this much. I'm gonna let the cutscenes play out. I'm gonna just let this mostly be a gameplay stream here moving forward. Unless somebody says hi in the comments, I'll interact. I'll say hi back, but
The key.
I don't want to talk much over the cutscenes.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Hogwarts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
I'm here. I'm sorry, by the way. I'm just packing a bowl. I know nobody's watching, but I'd like to let anybody know in case they watch it at a later time what I'm doing while I'm just standing here. Don't worry, I'm still here, just packing up a bowl. This one's for Mike. This one for my buddy Mike. He pulled through this shit. Oh man. I'm sorry, I lost my lighter. Oh, it's in my lap. God. This weed is working. It's working. I lost a lighter on my lap. How the hell does that happen? Alright, this one's for you, Mike. Oh man. Yeah, I really hope he pulls through this though. Good dude.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Stupido! Expulso! Confuso! Levioso! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading. Glowing. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Protego. Stupefy. Lumos.
Bizzo. Yep. Okay, looks like I found my way out. Just gotta get that artifact and boom.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead. All is in place. The portkey is well. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the charge will prove themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies them. We've done all we can. That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. A magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why we were... Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you should be in.
I was right. Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Hogwarts.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
I have no patience for traitors. Now, anything. Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I need to get me a Bluetooth speaker. I can listen to music while I run these streams. That'd be fun. I mean, honestly, I could, but I think all the wife's asleep because it'd be involved stealing a laptop.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes, a bit. You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Okay, this is kind of cool. I've never been in a Hufflepuff common room before. I never even knew what it looked like. Never really seen it in a movie or, you know, gave much thought to it. It's pretty cool. It kind of has Lord of the Rings vibes, like, you know, the Hobbits. And that's what it reminds me of. Like, it reminds me of, like, you know, Hobbit inspiration type. That's pretty dope. I think I don't know. I think this dorm room is probably the dopest.
I suppose some
I
introductions.
don't know. I mean, Slytherin's pretty cool with its entrance. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, this ain't bad. Has like a earthy, you know, botanical feel to it. I like that. I think this one has the warmest vibes, to be honest. Slytherin's like the coolest. Gryffindor's alright. You know, it's...
Oh, hello.
Ravenclaw was,
Is that your owl?
I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of vanilla. I mean, it was coolish, but nothing crazy that was memorable, you know what I mean? Nothing stood out, whereas Hufflepuff, this is just like, whoa, you know, this is like a, you know, a house that I don't really give too much thought about, and it's got the coolest fucking common room.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is.
Oh no, Slytherin is still my favorite though.
Terribly out of place. Of course, presumably as a hard-working Hufflepuff.
I'm live, baby.
Yourself in no time.
I'm live.
Too, as you might suspect.
I'm talking to the stream. Not really talking to anybody in particular. I'm just talking while I play Hogwarts.
I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Emily. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot
Yeah, I'm not
to do.
actually talking to anyone in particular, cutie. Love you. Yep, that was my amazing other half there.
It was nice meeting you.
You just wondered who I was talking to, because I'm talking to this stream. Nobody in particular. Yeah, I'm not really talking to a person. It's kind of like talking to myself, but someone might come across this video later and hear me talking. So I'm just kind of, well, blowing smoke at the wind, sort of. There's no one, like, watching right now, but, you know, I just assume that we'll go viral one day, and then someone comes back to all this and hears me talk, gets to know me a little better, and gets to know what I like about games personally. Give my reviews, you know.
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle.
Giving my feedback.
So tell me,
Getting Rotten's
I've been
2
hearing all sorts
cents.
of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Yeah, I'm RP walking. I don't care. It's how I get down. Adds a bit of immersion. Yeah, I'm one of those. When I play these games, I like a bit of immersion. Even when I play Grand Theft Auto, you know what I mean? I don't like it to just be a game that I mindlessly play. I like to put myself into it a little bit. And make it a bit of a extension of reality, but not knowing that it's not real. It's my escape, you know what I mean? So I want to make it as close to real as possible.
No, one of the first
In some ways.
Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them.
I mean, of course, I went the opposite direction race-wise with this one, but I had to have one character that was, you know what I mean, different. So I made this guy. This is my Hufflepuff character, and a character that is the only black character I got. Makes him, you know, stand out.
Anyway, I better go make sure the first year's caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Because like I said, if I'm playing a game, I want to experience all of it and every aspect of it. You know, including playing different kinds of characters. I wish there was different races though. That's one thing that, you know, about the Harry Potter universe, they should have had, you know, it would have been cool to have different races involved. But I know it's only humans that go to Hogwarts, so they had to go swing that way, but you know what I mean. It'd be cool if there was a similar game that had, like, elves and whatnot. Like, I really like the mechanics of this game, but yeah, I'd really love to play around on a elf magic character.
You'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
I mean, there's goblins and trolls. Well, not elves, right?
At the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding.
And elves have the capacity to learn magic.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry,
they're the strongest magic users, and on the flip side, the wood ones are the best hunters.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning, so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor. What do you mean to keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll...
Revelio.
eyes open for more opportunities inside and outside of the castle.
I definitely described a snack. I want to get random, but oh well. My dude was hangry.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity.
It's like, fuck it, there's a bowl of candy.
To get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Good map. Basically teaching me to play the game again. Go here and there we go. Yeah, I played this game a few times. This is my 4th character. I love this game, honestly. One of my favorites is in Fallout. I just don't want to give away too much on Fallout because I got big plans. I am, feeling out the new content and deciding what content I want to, you know what I mean?
That should be all for now.
Deciding exactly what direction I want to go with, deciding how I want to play it out when I do it live for all of the viewers. I want to basically play it in a way that's enjoyable, play it in different ways with a few different characters, explore the entirety of the new DLCs. I'm just feeling out what all of the options do because I don't want to break the game while showing you exactly what this and that does and filling out all of the quirks.
Terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new Failure with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you... Did I hear you and Professor Weasley?
She caught me off guard. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, we don't know where this path we've... And she may feel obliged to share.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, happily, you have the benefit of it. Speaking of... why don't I show you the... Unfold it and have a look.
Why don't you share with us the basis of the logic of why you think nobody actually died in the house and this was just a painless extraction operation? Wow, I didn't think that gets pretty cold. There goes my light. She says you have that'll go out flashing like you guys cutting off your lights, sir.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a day ahead, with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for surprise, including your core. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious rocket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Maybe he had speculation on the facts behind this. You got U.S. Force moving themselves, even vertically, but the small county never such a thing. And it said North American Relocation Services, my friends, right? And that company went down 24 hours later.
And yeah, I know there's a charmed compass that I could activate, but I don't typically use that. It's distracting a bit, makes it feel too streamlined too. Less immersive. I like to just run.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, A surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be good form.
I know.
Protego! Stupid Protego. Complicated.
Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I just put belt to his ass.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
2 bowls I smoked from a buddy night, and to pack another one.
Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned.
Yeah, that's how I send good vibes usually. I'll smoke for somebody.
Look for Luke and Brattle at the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Kind of like my
Till next time.
form of prayer. Smoke a bowl. Form of recreation, but also spiritual. Sorry, I'm tearing off some bud. I'm still in it. I'm gonna run this stream all morning long, folks. I am doing a long haul one here. I haven't streamed in a while, so I want to make up for it. I want to put some time in. There may be a couple pauses, but I'm not gonna end the stream for some time now. I will have to step away to go get my fur babies outside, though. Yep, I'm gonna get the doggies outside, fed, watered. Yep, I am a grandpa to 2 beautiful pit bulls. One's half pit, English Mastiff. The other's full-blooded blue nose. Yeah, I gotta take care of them babies. They're cuties. deserve the best care possible, so I give it to them. They're good babies. When I get a working camera, I may connect to this stream, show them off when I do some stuff, I don't know. Yeah, when I get a working camera, I want to try and run a stream and record myself while I play. I think I could achieve that on StreamYard. I just need to get me one. Yeah, I'm packing a big fat bowl, guys. Don't mind me. I'm still playing. I'm not done. I'm gonna be on here all morning long playing this. Just stepping away for the doggies at some point. It will be all though. Other than that, y'all are stuck with Rod. Let me go. I'm lighting this bitch up. Hell, I get all worked out and sorted. I may just do some podcast stuff. Not really podcast, more, you know what I mean, just some good content, sort of like a podcast though. I want to try and, you know what I mean, get in touch with my creative self, do some fun stuff, you know what I mean, get my character, you know, all good to go, and put that forth. And it ain't gonna grow if I ignore it, you know what I mean. I gotta keep on nurturing it. Keep people entertained. It's a goal. Alright, where the fuck? Alright, yeah. I don't want to go there yet. I want to go to dueling class. Let's go to dueling class. Well, it ain't really class, it's secret dueling. But yeah, I want to go there. There ain't no, oh yeah, I was beginning of the game. There ain't no flu flames yet. I gotta run it. That's okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go up here. I'm here already. Might as well. I'll just go to the dueling thing after this. Now let's...
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Bowl hit while the cutscene plays.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now,
Accio.
Think of this like gobstone. Splendid! Excellent control there. That's it! Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lisa. Phew.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go. That was an exit. Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Oops, I made it a tie. Well, that's better than losing, though.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh no, moving objects.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio. Stay focused.
Miss, 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 miss. Yes! Oh no.
Very good.
Oh. Well, I got one in the 50 zone at least. If I knock one of those out, I can cause another tie up. Oh, I might actually win this one. Line it up perfectly and then wait for the perfect timing. I don't want to smack one of them blocks, yeah. And there it is. Here we go. Oh.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach
Ouagadougou.
here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up.
Well, an outdoor competition.
What charm is... And what a cloak!
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is always... Expect to hear from me.
Protego!
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Protego!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Leviosa! Protego! Leviosa! You're better than that!
It's also
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Protego!
People are always fussing about.
There's something in there.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the library. You see, I'm fond of... My arms get soaked, but I must have confused...
That sounds brilliant.
I collect our meat. Perhaps you could...
I suppose I could help.
If you could...
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those blocks. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio! Lumos! Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Protego! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Any luck finding my diary? And
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be Now, to work out, perhaps I should start... Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Protego!
When I fell off my broom and broke...
Revelio!
Anyone would...
Accio!
Last week, I performed a knee reversal.
All of my relatives work at the ministry.
Let's see. Lucky guess. Is it right? Hey. It looks like the math was mathing. Also, don't forget, tonight is Saturday Fortnite. Stay tuned for that. I will be there. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah. I already did one of these, but it looks like here's a question.
If I have the time, I may look.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that's a mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Could be so small. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Revelli. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting.
All very logical. You have a nap? Well, I'm glad someone... The moth! I see.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dean. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deacon.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did.
I heard it. Seems Professor Fig. I'd wager that...
Reviewing Professor.
He continued.
That's correct.
I see. Regardless, in that regard...
Professor Ronan did...
In fact, now, we've arranged to...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Oliver, you've managed your classes.
I'm eager to get...
Very, perhaps...
I'd like to go.
Once you've finished, no time to waste.
I'll be honest, I'm gonna have to pick this back up. I'm nodding off a bit. I will be back later, y'all, and have yourselves a very rotten day.